In this video, I'm going to show you why I placed my stops where I did. This reversal on Wednesday created an opportunity for the banks to try and run a bunch of stops. So this is why we had our stop here. A lot of people went long on this reversal here in the GDX. So they went long, and then they would the logical thing to do would be to place your stop right underneath that intraday low. So when the miners did not follow gold higher on Thursday and Friday, I didn't automatically assume that meant that gold or silver were going to generate an intermediate degree top. I'm at this point anyway, I'm just seeing it as a potential opportunity for the banks to make some easy money. And by that, I mean if they could prevent the miners from following gold higher, and if they could push price below this intraday low, they were going to trigger all of those stops from all of the longs that bought on this reversal day. So this is why we had our stops right below this intraday low, and we even got out a little before that. When I saw the reversal midday, the warning bells went off. It told me that they were going to try for that stop run today, and that we just needed to go ahead and exit and get on the sidelines, because I didn't want to get caught long when they triggered all of these stops right below Wednesday's low. I knew that once that happened, this is exactly what would happen, is that all those stops triggering would create a selling frenzy, and we'd end up with a big move down. You don't want to get caught in that. So now we need to decide where the daily cycle low is going to occur. And maybe it's going to come, maybe it's going to occur today. I've been saying all along that the stock market would be propped up into the State of the Union address, and that could also prop up the dollar for as long as stocks are held up. And so that was just an opportunity to hit the metal sector and to try and create this stop run. So as the market was trying to follow gold higher, the banks were entering large short positions here in preparation for trying to run these stops. So that's why the miners couldn't follow gold and silver higher, is because the banks were getting into some large short positions, and then they were going to try and run these stops. But I do still think this is just a daily cycle low. I've said it I don't know how many times, that the time to buy is when you're scared. People weren't really scared right here. Now they are scared. Most everybody thinks that the intermediate cycle is topped. We're rolling over. We're heading back down. We're going to make lower lows. But so far, this is just a normal daily cycle low. It's not even an extreme one yet. It's not unusual at all for a daily cycle to retrace 50% of the previous rally. And we're not even that far yet. We're just a little past 38% retracement, and we've come down to tag the 50-day moving average. So at this point, I'm seeing everyone panicking. Everybody is automatically assuming that the sector is rolling over and heading back down, and I'm just I'm not ready to go over to that camp just yet. As of right now, this just looks like a daily cycle low, and this is what daily cycle lows have to do. They have to scare everybody so that you run out of sellers. I'm waiting to see the sentiment levels after this move. I suspect we're going to have sentiment levels down in the 15 to 20% bulls level, which is generally typical of a daily cycle low. So at some point here, pretty soon, we're going to get our cycle low, and then we're going to have a bounce. Now it's the nature of that bounce that'll tell me whether or not this was a larger degree top. If we get a bottom here sometime in the next few days, and then the rally can't recover this February high, say within the first 5 to 8 days of the daily cycle, then we may have to worry that that the intermediate cycle is topped. But as of right now, anyway, this is just a normal move down into a daily cycle low. It's doing what these corrections always do. It gets people bearish, and you know, like I said, the banks just saw a really nice opportunity to make some money on the short side here if they could run these stops below Wednesday's low, and that's what happened today. So you know, a little more patience. Let's wait for at least a swing low, and then we'll see where the next rally out of this cycle low takes us. If we can recover this high pretty quickly, then we definitely have another leg up, and the miners are going to do what I've been expecting them to do, and that is to test the summer highs. If 8 days goes by and the miners still have not been able to take out these highs, then you know, maybe I'm going to be wrong, and the miners are not going to be able to take out the summer highs during this intermediate cycle. So we'll just have to see, but a little patience, and let's wait for this cycle to bottom and see what happens.